Spin the yard, nigga. Ha. Ha.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Champ. Check out this clip from Roger Barnes, who is an ex-security guard for Diddy. He's currently on Diddy's documentary that 50 Cent executive produced. He is responding to critics saying that it's a black man tearing another black man down. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and I'll be right back.
Miss me with all the black shit. Miss me with all the it's a black man tearing another black man. Miss me with all that bullshit, because it's black power shit when it's time to be black power shit. It's not black power shit as a thought pattern every day. You got people that don't even know a person. The person don't know you. Why you bringing a black man down? Man, that black man don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a fuck about me. He don't give a fuck about nobody. So when you sit there and say, black people, I'm gonna use 50. When y'all sit there and say 50 Cent bashing another black man and bringing another black man down, y'all sound hypocritical. Y'all sound stupid. This ain't got nothing to do with race. This don't got nothing to do with he's black, I'm black. You can't be black when you want to be black and want to be white at another time. That's just like I told y'all. Diddy don't want to be in Harlem. Y'all heard it inside the truck. It felt like, it was like you outgrow things. You outgrow things. He outgrew Harlem. Why you think he ain't never want to come back to Harlem in all these years? He didn't come back to Harlem until the celebrities didn't want to be around him because he was hot. I don't want to be seen with him now, so I'm going to go back home where I know they're going to accept me because they don't know no better. So it's not about a black man putting down a black man, because by him coming back to Harlem, he put us down because he know that black people going to accept him. Black people going to let him back in. And what does he do when black people let him back in? Get inside the truck and talk about him. I got to go wash my hands. No, I got to go take a bath. And then y'all still want to take a side and say, but this person is bashing this person because they black, or they, like, if y'all sit down and listen to yourself, y'all sound stupid. It comes a time where you got to say enough is enough. This ain't about being black. This ain't about a black man going against a black man. This is about right and wrong, period, point blank. I'm not feeling no type of weight talking about him because you took advantage of me and you said, fuck me. And just like Kalina said, when I asked you for something I needed, you told me you ain't have it. But then when Cassie went to court, you pick up the phone, I might need a favor from you. I'm going to need y'all to miss me with the bullshit.
Now, I watched this documentary, and there's so many layers to it, right? But let's just keep it specifically on what Roger Barnes is speaking on, this whole black on black thing, tearing another black man down. You have to understand, Roger Barnes, that for decades, almost a century, a lot of our black heroes are torn down by the system. Right? They are torn down by the entertainment system because they went against some type of narrative that they wanted to institute to the black entertainer, athlete, artist, celebrity, or whatever the case may be. So the way a lot of people feel in saying that it's a black on black thing derives from that. I just want to give you that clarity first, Roger Barnes, so you understand where black people's response to this comes from. Now, specifically speaking about Diddy and all of the horrors that he has committed throughout his career and gotten away with, which we've seen on the documentary and we've heard on a plethora of occasions, I don't feel like 50 Cent is on some black on black shit. Sure, 50 Cent has demolished people's careers. He has trolled the shit out of people, mostly black artists or black celebrities. But at the same time, 50 Cent goes against corporations as well. So I have to agree with Roger Barnes on that note. Like, 50 Cent has sued liquor companies. He sued corporations that have to deal with movies and series and stuff like that. And he's won these lawsuits. So, and 50 Cent has trolled fucking stars. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not a thing where 50 Cent is like, I'm going to go at this black man and I'm going to tear him down. No. If 50 Cent feels like something has been done wrong, or there's some type of injustice, and he has the power to put it out there and show people this is the type of individuals y'all dealing with, this is the type of individuals they are, I'm going to put a magnifying glass on it and I'm going to show you why you shouldn't fuck with these people. And he's done it with the corporations as well. Sure, with people that are not entertainers in their corporations, it's more quietly, Like he'll put up a post and be like, I'm suing these people, or don't watch this show anymore. They doing me dirty, whatever the case may be. And a lot of times he wins the lawsuits, right? If he wants a show canceled because it's not going the way it's supposed to go, or they're not in agreement to terms that were set already, or contracts that were signed, 50 is gonna sue you. He's gonna come at you, he's gonna sue you. And sure, of course, 50 Cent was sued recently, right? By some Spanish guy out in LA because he was driving down the street, or he was at a red light and somebody in his truck, and 50 Cent truck, opened the door and hit the guy on the scooter, and he settled out with that person very quickly, right? Of course, I would do the same thing if I was 50 Cent. We're not even gonna go back and forth with you. We know we were in the wrong. Somebody hit you with the car door. All right, here go your bread. Let's keep it moving. But in regards to Diddy, y'all have to remember that them two have a history. Okay, they have a long history dating all the way back to when 50 used to write hooks and verses for Diddy. When 50 Cent was under Trackmasters, when 50 Cent was under Columbia Records. Before he got shot, he was doing this. You understand what I'm saying? And then it went to, 50 blowing up and Diddy saying, y'all, take you shopping and all of this other shit. And other things that took place, behind the scenes between Diddy and Fifth. Whatever the case may be. Then it gets to Diddy, because Diddy is petty, snatching up 50's baby mother and splurging on her and doing all kind of sexual activities, whatever the case may be. 50 don't forget shit. And 50 has done some of the same things that he's doing to Diddy to a lot of other people. So let's not act like we're surprised about that. At the end of the day, Diddy is a horrible individual. I had certain thoughts about Diddy and beliefs about him prior to watching the documentary. But when you see these line of people basically saying the same shit about you, and then we see you on camera talking down about your own people in Harlem and all of this nonsense, it's very hard to believe that Diddy is actually this awesome, great person. He's a bad individual. He's jerked a lot of people. There's a lot of people that he still owes money to. And if you're someone who had a lot of artists, a lot of creators, a lot of producers, a lot of actors, actresses up under you, and they worked for you, and you did not pay them, but your ex-girlfriend puts a lawsuit in against you, and the first thing you do is you clear that 150 real quick, that 150 million, however much cash he got, that's crazy. On a documentary, what really blew my mind was how the chick from Dirty Money, I forgot her name, not Dawn, the other one, got the call from Diddy, and he was like, I need your help, I need you to make a statement, this, that, and the third. But when she needed his help, she needed $5 grand to get custody of her children or get more powerful lawyers to fight against her baby father to get custody of her children. Puff said, I ain't got it. How the fuck you ain't got it, Puff? How the fuck you ain't got $5,000 to give to a former artist of yours that worked for you night and day, help write hits, toured with you, help produce for you? I don't understand that. And you know what she did? Being a black woman who cares, because black women are like that. Love black women. She still went and made a statement for you. Where all your industry friends that you was running around with all this time, they ain't do shit for you. You could not, nobody was picking up the phone for you. That nigga Diddy hot. Not French Montana. Not none of them niggas. Nah, we ain't got nothing to say about that. Not even Nori. And you put Nori in a great position. That's like, from what I'm hearing, that's the only person that you did right by is Nori. With his Drink Champs deal, with the Revolt situation, all of that. Stocks and Revolt, all of that. It's just sad at the end of the day. But I do not believe it's a black on black thing. Again, like I said, 50 Cent, if he feels like you did something you're not supposed to be doing, if he feel like you coming at him a certain way, he's going to go ham. And the other thing I'm gonna say about this is that you have all of these line of people, right, that were on the documentary, whether you're talking about the Joy woman, you're talking about Capricorn Clark, everybody that was on there, that some of them were on trial and spoke against Diddy or whatever the case may be, and some of them weren't. My thing is, even Diddy's ex-partner, the dude Burroughs, that helped him start Bad Boy, how come y'all never could come together collectively knowing y'all all have a shared story and then go to Netflix and do this, or go to some type of big company and do this? Why wasn't there, I know y'all got lawyers because y'all sued Diddy, but how come y'all couldn't come together and say, we need to come together and collectively tell our stories about this monster that we were dealing with and get it out there? Why did it have to take 50 Cent to put the bag behind it and get the deal with Netflix to make this happen? Does anybody ever look at it that way? And then there's some shit in there that is very questionable, but I'm gonna do a part 2 about that. There's some questionable things, especially with Eric Sherman. The Eric Sherman story made no fucking sense. And y'all know what I'm talking about. That Eric Sherman story about him pulling up with Puff's girl, Misa, or baby mother Misa, and Puff coming to the car, knocking on the window, and then punching him in the face, and then getting in the car and saying, yo, I'm playing Big's record. That, like, come on. That doesn't make any sense to me. But that's a whole nother video. That's a whole nother conversation. I fuck with E-Double, but baby, that sounded crazy. That a man just gonna come, not snuff you, but swing on you. And then you like, all right, get in the car, then we gonna spin the block. Come on. And he gets in the car and he like, nah, Playboy, I just want you to hear this new Big record, you heard? What happened after that? There was no clarity in that. But I'm gonna get into that on a part 2. Listen, I need to know y'all thoughts. Do y'all believe that this Netflix documentary that 50 Cent executive produced is black going against black? Do y'all feel like that was 50 Cent's intention? Or 2, do y'all feel like 50 Cent does not have a problem exposing anyone? Whether it's a corporation, an artist, black, white, it doesn't matter. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I appreciate y'all for watching. I'll be back soon. Salute.
Spin the yard, nigga. Ha. Ha.